Hello, welcome in. Did you get all checked in? Perfect. Okay, well, how are we today? Good. Good. Thanks for asking. I'm actually pretty good. Having a good day. Yeah, so what are we doing for you today? Okay, yeah. Nice. Got an event tonight and you just kind of want to get a little replenish in. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Nice. Okay. Have you been here before? No. Okay, cool. So I have a lot of great stuff for you. I'm guessing facial kind of things. Yeah. Yeah. You want to look great for the event tonight? Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Well, I have a bunch of stuff here that we can do for your spa treatment here. Are you ready to get going? I know it's a little early, but we can start early. Okay. Great. Okay. So let's do this first. So what I like to do first is kind of set the mood, if you will. And this is one of my favorite candles. This is by Chesapeake Bay, and this is called Serenity and Calm. And this is basically just a lavender thyme candle, and it's just gonna promote relaxation, right? It's gonna promote healing, right? And just calmness. So I do like to set the mood with this. Is that okay with you? Yeah, you can smell here. There, smell that. It's nice, right? Yeah, you just smell that and it just kind of, it's very calming. Yeah. So let's, if it's okay with you, I will light this candle. And you don't have any allergies, do you? Okay, I just like to tell people this is a soy wax blend, so I just like to be careful, but it sounds like we should be okay. Okay, great. So let's light this. There we are. And yeah, take another whiff of that. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to set this here, but we will have this for the entire session. So just breathe it in. Let it bring you some kind of serenity, okay? Okay, great. Okay, so now that we have the candle going, right? Got the mood set. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is kind of work on your face a little bit. You look great. But what we're going to do is get you ready for this event tonight. And one of the most important things is kind of, just throughout the day and, who knows how much sleep you got, that kind of thing. We all get kind of puffy, and so I have this ice roller, okay, that is very cold. And I'm just going to do this, on your cheeks and about on your forehead, right? And it's going to be cold, but I promise you it feels really, really good, okay? And this is just going to kind of promote any swelling, and it should bring down any puffiness, okay? All right, are you ready? So yeah, just kind of sit still. You should be okay. Okay, so I'm just going to start right here. It's nice, right? See? There we go. Nice. Okay. It feels good, right? Okay, I'm going to go kind of up here, just above. Here we go. Yeah, and it's just, it's very cold, It's just a way to kind of bring down any swelling or puffiness. So nice. Okay, I'm gonna go over here now. Yeah, these are actually pretty cheap. You can get them anywhere. You know, the spa stuff is sold. I think I got this at Target. But yeah, it's nice. I know a lot of people do this in the morning, you know, when they're getting ready. Because I think a lot of times that's when you're at your puffiest, is when you first get up, you know, these bags, that kind of thing. So nice. I mean, seriously, you have very nice skin. You really do. Yeah, the candle it really does help, right? Yeah. It's one of my favorites for sure. It just, that smell like triggers something in your brain to like just chill, you know? All right, we're almost done here. Okay, how was that? It's good, right? Nice. Okay, so moving on. So I have a bunch of products that we're gonna do today. Okay. What do we want to do first here? Let's do let's do this. So one of the perks of coming here is you know, we're doing mostly face stuff today, of course, but you know, I want it to be super relaxing for you overall. So one of the perks of coming here is you know, we're doing mostly face stuff, right? But you know, I want it to be relaxing for you overall as well. So while I work on your face today, we're going to throw in an extra service for you, just as a thank you for coming in today. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this moisturizing and this is a hand mask. Okay, so basically this is just a big glove, okay, with a bunch of soothing nutrient rich oils, butters, that kind of thing, and it's going to go onto your hands, right? And the reason I'm starting with this is they can just sit on your hands while we work on your face, right? So yeah, these are great. These really replenish. You take these off, kind of rub it in once you're done, and your hands are going to feel so nice. So nice. So is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So I will open this up here, and take these out. So, like I said, these are basically just gloves, right? See that? So they're just big gloves, and then obviously these are huge, right? So we do have a tab at the end to wrap around and make it fit around your wrists so they don't fall off. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, they're I'm not sure if you can see that, but they're just full of butters, oils, nutrients, you know, that kind of thing. They smell great, so we're gonna go ahead and put these on your hands and then tie it up, and these can just sit the entire time we do your spot treatment. Okay, great. So let's I was looking for a left and a right. That's funny. Let's do your let's do your left hand. So yeah, just kind of roll up your sleeve and just kind of put your hand out. Yeah. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna open this. Okay, and you're just gonna slide your hand in. Yep. I know it feels weird at first, right? Yeah. Get your thumb in there. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then this comes off here, and it's sticky, and we just wrap it around. Boom. See, now it's tight on your wrist. Not too tight, right? Okay, good. And just kind of like move your hand around, you know. It's going to feel kind of weird at first, but I promise when you take that off, your hands are never going to feel better. Okay, let's do your right hand. So again, sleeve up, hand out. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, and your thumb. Yep, right there. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm going to open it up. And, yep. Make sure you get the thumb there. Yep. Okay. And we're just going to kind of pull it tight there. And then again, this is sticky. So, we are going to pull this tab off. Wrap it around. And you should be good. How's that feel? Feel good? Okay. Nice. Yeah, it feels kind of like, it almost feels a little icky, huh? But just remember, it's all really good for you. I actually think there's some hemp oil in it too, which is very healing. So, you know, I don't know if do you have dry hands at all or dry skin? I mean, your face doesn't look dry. Okay. Well, yeah, those are gonna feel great, and yeah, you're just gonna keep those on during this treatment. Okay. All right, you're doing great. You're doing great. Okay, so we have some face stuff to do here, but what I like to do first is so your entire face, okay, your neck, and kind of like your, just not your chest, but like here up this area and a little bit of the shoulder. What I like to do is, you know, with all of these products for the treatment, it's nice to start with a clean palette, right? So I have these exfoliating gloves, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on, okay, and we'll dip them in some water. There's a little bit of soap in there, and I'm just gonna kind of scrub, you know, and this is gonna take off any dead skin, anything off, so that when we put, you know, these products and masks on, it'll actually reach, you know. So we just want a fresh palette. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So again, these are just gloves, but as you can see, they are textured, and it's just gonna kind of scrape a little bit. It doesn't hurt at all, of course. Yeah, I use these all the time. So, are you okay? All right, so I'm gonna put these on, right? Okay. And the other one. Okay. So, what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to dip my hand just kind of in some water, so there's a little bit of liquid on them, and then I'm just going to scrub your face, okay? And then of course we're gonna do, I'm gonna go down to the neck, right? And then just kind of here. Okay. All right, great. So just sit back, relax. This is to me, this is probably the most relaxing part of the session. So, all right, are you ready? Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna dip this in water here. Some soap. Oh yeah, get them nice and lathered up. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna start over here. For the most part, I'm just gonna kind of use a few fingers and just my, you know, just imagine kind of like a car wash. Okay, ready? Okay, so I'm just gonna start up here. Yeah, and you're just gonna feel very refreshed after this. Yeah. Yeah, close your eye over here. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then we're going to go up here. Just kind of scrub. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you got some stuff coming off. I mean, that's not abnormal. You know, just as humans, we have, you know, dead skin all the time and other toxins and things, so it's normal. It's normal. Okay, kind of head up a little bit. I'm gonna do your neck, kind of side to the neck. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then just gonna do the front. Okay. Yep. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And I'm just gonna do kind of low and up to the shoulder. Okay. All right. How do you feel? It's nice, right? So that's just kind of a fresh palette for us to work on. So now that you have a clean skin, we have a couple treatments we're gonna put on, and then you'll be out of here. Okay? How's the hands feel? Nice. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna put on, okay, is this is a Japanese matcha cream mask. Okay, and this is just gonna detox your face. Okay, this is gonna feel cold because it is a cream. Okay, so it's gonna feel cold, and then you should feel a little bit of a, not a painful sting, but just like you'll feel it. Does that make sense? But that just means it's working. Okay, and it's gonna smell like green tea. Yeah, like a matcha. Yeah. So, yeah, this is just gonna protect and repair your skin. Now that we have a clean palette, it's gonna detoxify, right? So, are you ready? Okay. So, we're just going to take the green tea out of there, and I'm just going to put some on here, and we're just going to kind of rub in some areas, and then it's going to dry pretty quickly. Okay? Okay, here we go. Put some here, and I'm just going to go here. Oh yeah, it smells good, huh? And here. Yeah, let's get some more. Okay. Yeah, kind of on your T-zones area. So I'm going to go nose here. And up. Maybe a little more on this side. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so what we're going to do is just let that sit for a couple of minutes, and it's going to dry, and then we'll have you run to the restroom and wash it off and come back, and we got a couple more things, but you're already looking, you feel great, right? Yeah, so, yeah, let's let that dry, okay? right, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's all dried up. How do you feel? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have you run to the restroom real quick, which is right over there, and turn the water on warm. Just kind of splash, and it'll kind of melt off, for lack of a better term. Okay, so get it all off. There's towels in there, and then when you come back, we got a couple more things, and that's it. All right, I'll see you in a minute. So you look great. You got all dried off, right? Okay, great. So the last things we're going to do is I'm going to put this sheet mask on you, okay? And this is a rose stem cell skin mask. It's going to strengthen and tone for soft, radiant skin, okay? Petal soft skin when you accept this rose. Rose extracts infuse this mask with skin-soothing and antioxidant compounds that help boost skin vitality. Okay, so this is gonna moisturize. This is kind of the final touch. Okay, so we're gonna throw this on. All right, and you'll sit there 20 minutes. Okay, and yeah. Okay, you ready? So these are really cool. Again, it's gonna feel weird, but this is just a sheet mask, so it's gonna have an eye opening, right, and a mouth opening. Okay, you can see it's already ready. And basically this is gonna open up into a circle, and there it is. Okay, so I'm going to put this on you, right? And it's just going to sit there. Okay? Are you ready? And yeah, I'll try to line it up as best as I can, okay? All right, here we go. Like that. Is that good? Okay, so let's make sure it's on here. Perfect. All right, so we're just gonna let it sit like that, okay? And I'm gonna go make a phone call real quick, and I will be back, and we'll get this off you, and then we have one more treatment, and we'll get you out of here, okay? All right, enjoy. All right, how's that feel? All right, let's take this off if I can like peel it. Oh, there we go. How was that? Yeah, right? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Those are the best, I'm telling you. Those are the absolute best. Okay. Okay. Last thing. Now this is up to you, because I know we've kind of gone longer than our normal session that we offer, but the last thing I wanted to do is put these on you. Okay, so these have an innovative serum of hydrogel patches that stay in place, that's going to depuff under eye and give a dose of caffeine and B3 vitamin. So I like to give these to people for their way out. When you don't have to take these off while you're here. Put these on, and then you can go on your way and just take them off when you get home. Yeah, so they're going to go right under the eye, right here. So both of them right under the eye, right? And this is just kind of a boost. It's just going to make your face feel like boom, you know? Okay, great. And then, yeah, once these are on, that's pretty much it. You're done. Okay? Alright, here we go. And yeah, they're kind of a gold sparkly, which is kind of cool, right? So, let's see here. Gotta use this one for this side, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna put this right here. Just like this. Like that. Okay, how's that look? Yeah, I don't know if you'll actually feel... I'm not sure. I've actually never used this brand, to be honest. But I wear these all the time at home, and so, you know, yeah. Okay, here we go. Second one, right under the eye here. Boom. Great. Yeah, and it kind of looks cool. Yeah. Well, look, you are done. Yeah. I thank you for coming in. I hope your event goes well tonight. You look great. I can guarantee you, okay? Next time you come in, you're going to say, you were right. People commented on how good my skin was all night. Guaranteed. Yeah. All right, well, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, just take those off like 20-25 minutes, okay? All right, thanks for coming in. All right, we'll see you later.